Today we're reacting to a fun and chaotic NBA studio segment that mixes humor, behind-the-scenes talk, and real league news. It's one of those shows where things start light but slowly turn into serious basketball conversations. If you enjoy NBA reactions like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe.
Well, you know, we have a tradition here inside Studio J that some of the guys here do every week. They've gotten into this walk-in music, whatever.
Oh, it's called theme music when you come out.
Yeah, theme music. Okay.
Cookie. That's my little baby dance. Take it over to, I'm new to the social
And that's
media.
to Beyonce.
Yeah, that was Beyonce, my favorite.
And then this is your...
Oh, it's called The Hustle, baby. You got to do the hustle. Check out that term.
But the song you do it to.
Oh, Frankie Beverly, long live. Frankie, rest in peace, my name, man, Frankie Beverly.
Yeah.
I love Beyonce, but I don't have to change it. I can't do that baby dance too. Love on top.
Well, it's a baby dance.
Yeah, it's just one of the little baby.
It's like an old man dance.
It's not an old man. It's like one of these little babies dance, aren't it?
Show us.
You look happy doing your dance. I love it, man. I love this look. I do have a bone to pick.
By the way, this is NBA Tip-Off presented by Lilly. Let's get the sponsor mention in there. And now, what did you want to say?
Shaq and I are very content in the fact that we have things to do in our spare time.
Me as well, Ken.
This dude obviously has nothing to do in his spare time.
Just begging to get on TV.
Listen, golfing and gambling, there's more to life than other than that. Me and Shaq and Ernie enjoy our time off. That's more to life. I want to work more. See, nothing. We heard you.
Words you never thought you'd hear.
I want to work more after. Don't work me to death, ESPN. Don't work me to death.
ESPN Deportes, ESPN 2, ESPN
Now you begging for work. Who gets a raise and asks for more work?
Raise, Mr. $200 million.
I didn't get a raise. Let me just say this. Well, I hate when people take things out of context.
Well,
We heard you. It's nothing out of context. Can I explain? All I said was, so we're working 3 days this week, which is fine. I just wish they would break it up more. We've been off for 2 months. There was no reason for us to be off for 2 months. Why not? And then you got foods on television.
It was Christmas, man.
I'm happy. Listen,
it's a month.
First of all, Christmas.
Why was there no reason for us to be off?
Christmas is the worst holiday in the history of civilization. All you do is waste money. Hate Christmas. You know that.
What does that have to do with us working Christmas Day 5 days?
Oh, we work Christmas Day.
I know. So you said it's been 2 months since we were on.
Yeah, but we only work once in 2 months.
It's been a month.
And let me tell you something.
14 hours in one day.
And I feel overworked.
Can I look at this camera right here?
Yes.
Okay, there's some fools at home, or on the internet. They're at home now, saying that we were talking bad about the players, so they made us work less. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. This is already scheduled.
Nice catch, by the way.
Yeah, because you know, I really
know.
Do you realize how scheduled?
At this point, the conversation feels more like friends arguing than a sports show. And honestly, that's what makes it entertaining. The frustration about work schedules and people online talking nonsense feels very real. It's messy, loud, but also funny, and you can tell they're comfortable enough to speak their minds.
Come on, man. These guys are like, well, you know, these guys, they gonna put them on the shelf because they don't want them on TV. Man, y'all need to shut the hell up. This was already planned months and months ago. All I said was, I would like to work more.
But we're gonna be so heavy on the back end.
I know.
We work 3 days next week.
I know.
Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday. Then we go home. All of the playoffs, all of the finals.
The only point I made.
It's heavy back end.
I know, and we could have.
When the games really mean something.
Well, they all mean something.
No, they don't.
Yeah, but they really mean something.
You don't think the cup mean anything?
You gonna watch the Sacramento New Orleans game?
Not if y'all paid me.
Okay, then it don't mean anything.
Not if y'all paid me. I'm not watching Sacramento.
How about that Charlotte-Washington game that's going on right now?
Stop. Hey, you're not going to be disparaging my Hornets Bobcats. Dukan Knipple, Miles Bridges.
I'm not disparaging them.
I'm just
saying you're not going to be sitting there watching the Wizards and Hornets.
You're right.
Thank you.
But I just want you to know the Hornets Bobcats are balling right now. Got to give them their flowers. Well, they were the Bobcats.
I know.
They're not balling. They
won today. They won today, and they're 10 games under 500.
But they're playing better.
Yeah, but if I said that, if I was giving somebody love for being 10 games over 500,
but the Hornets
would crush me for
that. Come
on,
Ernie. The Hornets been awful for a long time.
They're playing hard.
They are,
and they do have some good.
And let me tell you something. That young man, Knipple.
Yes, sir.
Is flat out balling.
Shaq, you think you work too much?
Yeah, he works harder than everybody.
No, right now, you think we not working enough? Ernie, do you think we not working enough?
No, I think it works perfectly.
Thank you.
It just bothers me. It just bothers me that these people out here talking about we getting like on the shelf. Like, man, shut the hell up. Stay on the internet where you unimportant.
Hey, Chuckster.
It's not.
Chuckster, let's wait.
We're gonna see too much of us for next month.
Let me give you a little Washington, Charlotte today because they moved that game up to noon.
Well, they could play last night at midnight.
Area.
Hey, this could have been at midnight and I wouldn't have watched it.
Brandon Miller.
But you want to work this game, I bet.
No, I didn't. No, I don't. No,
this game,
Brandon, hey, from Alabama, that kid can play right there, Brandon.
Yes, he can.
Trying to work the Charlotte.
Trey Johnson, the rookie for the Wiz.
Yep. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Charlotte gonna win this game. I haven't even saw this, but Charlotte's not gonna lose to the Bullets.
I just told Kenny that they won.
I'm just saying they're not gonna lose to the Bullets.
Wizards.
I like those
You're calling everybody their old names now.
Well, let me tell you something. As the Wizards of the Bullets, they still suck.
Calling them the Bullets and the Bobcats. It's stupid. You have been going too long. Maybe you should work more. You should work more. You don't know the names of the team.
He wants to see the New Jersey Nets next.
Hey, and thank y'all for freeing C.J. McCollum.
This will be a 119-115 finale, as you see that. That's LaMelo Ball. And
Here, when they start joking about bad teams and still giving the Hornets some credit, it feels like classic NBA TV banter. They're clearly not taking the standings too seriously, but at the same time, they're acknowledging young talent. It's that mix of roasting and respect that keeps the conversation fun.
So the Charlotte Hornets, 119-115 winners, 20 for Bridges, 20 for Melo, 21 for Brandon Miller.
And they got some good young players.
I know, as they go to 18-28.
Still in 12th place.
They're getting better. You just want to get better, Shaq. They've been awful for a long time.
They're in 12th place.
They got a guy
who's done 15 teams in the East. They're 12.
Hey,
we may get
they got some good young players. I'm giving the Hornets their flowers, man.
Hey, Kenny, it's getting bad.
All right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back. We do have some news to catch up on around the NBA.
There you go.
Now, since the four of us have been with you, as we pointed out Christmas Day, in fact, to get you up to speed on some of what's gone on in the league since that time, we turn to our old school correspondent, Scoop D'Agostino.
Mr. and Mrs. North and South America and all the ships at sea, let's go to press. The votes are in. All-star starters announced this week. From the West, Luka, Steph, Wemby, Jokic, and SGA. And out east, Giannis, Brunson, Maxey, Cunningham, and Jaylen Brown. Jack, Kenny, Charles, any objections? Last time we hit the airwaves, the OKC Thunder was smooth sailing through the NBA gauntlet, going 26-4 through their first 30 games. Christmas wasn't so merry for them, though, with a second loss to San Antonio in a 3-day span. 4 more losses since the calendar turned, and the record is now safe for another season. Coach of the current record-holding Warriors, Steve Kerr, thinks his 2016 team may be written in permanent marker atop the all-time list.
The reason it's so hard is just you have to have good health, you have to have some luck. Most teams probably aren't going to push that hard and get there.
One of Kerr's players, Jonathan Kuminga, was thought to be on his way out of San Fran after demanding a trade. But the hyper-high hopper has come out of the doghouse because the Butler did it in the paint with an awkward landing. A torn ACL for Jimmy Butler ends his season, but now Kuminga is hurt too. Add John Morant to the list with a bum elbow. And just last night, the Greek Freak, the trade deadline peak of what other GMs will seek, was grounded with a calf injury. Can these wounded Warriors be traded? And who would still want them in their weakened state? Less than 2 weeks to the deadline. As always, whether it's hoopers or bloopers, you'll see it all right here on This Week in the NBA.
Outstanding job, as always, by Scoop. And, man, these injuries piling up now. We saw Giannis last night.
Well, you know, hopefully, you know, those kind of injuries like Giannis, like Kuminga, they're not lingering in long. Unfortunate with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, because the Warriors, you know, felt they may not be a championship team, but they felt they were a playoff team that could really do some damage with a guy like Jimmy Butler, because now you don't have that second scorer that's consistently can get that second, you know, just create double teams. The one thing about Jimmy Butler is he's a guy who creates double teams, and when you have a shooter like Steph, then Steph is much more free. And as good as Kuminga is, he doesn't, at this stage of his career, he hasn't created double teams. So now Steph will have to work harder based on the fact that Jimmy Butler being hurt.
You know, very unfortunate for Jimmy, but, you know, unfortunate for Kuminga. Now he now gets to showcase what he's able to do. I don't know what the problem is between him and Steve, but, you know, a lot of times when I watch him, he is a very active player. He plays well, so now he gets to showcase what he do. So now,
well, before the injury at least. Yes. I mean, because now he's hurt, and so will.
So now Golden State has to make a decision. Do we keep him?
Once the injuries come up, the tone changes a bit. Talking about Jimmy Butler, Giannis, and other key players getting hurt makes everything feel more serious. This is the part where you remember how fragile seasons can be and how one injury can change everything for a team.
Do we trade him?
What you laughing at? Man, that relationship is over. I mean, listen, number one, it's really unfortunate that Jimmy Butler got hurt because he's a terrific guy and a terrific player. The Kuminga thing is over. Like,
he's going to be playing now, Chuck. He might be happy now.
It don't even matter. That relationship is over. He's only playing because Jimmy got hurt, but the relationship is over. Why do you think they didn't play him? They must don't think he can play. No, I'm saying do you think he can play? I don't know. I haven't seen enough of him. Let me tell you something.
Remember, you saw him last year, and remember in the playoffs when you had Steph for only one game against Minnesota, he was their leading scorer in that playoff series.
That don't matter, because what I mean by that is, Ernie, they know him better than anybody. When they did not extend him, like all the other rookies were extended, then he had the contentious contract negotiation. They didn't want to pay him. And like I say, we on the outside looking in, they know something that they don't, and they only signed him for 1 year.
They view something that they might not be accurate as well, but
on the outside, they don't want him.
Yeah, outside looking in,
they don't want him.
Shaq, I would agree that he is a player that is just in the wrong system, because he's not a stand-up three-point shooter, wait in the corner type of guy. So if you have a team that is going, like Golden State plays like a tornado instead of direct at baskets. They stay on the perimeter and they play like a tornado. He's a driver, slasher, full-court player. So I just think his style of play.
I mean, I would agree with that, but I like how aggressive he is. I like how consistent he is. You know, he plays well, but he's not a three-ball shooter. I would like to see him with Spurs.
Ooh.
Team like the Spurs. We cut and slash.
Mm-hmm. But, listen, the relationship is over. You make the best deal. The biggest loser in the whole thing is Steph, because they were not contenders. Now Steph is going to finish the last part of his career on a mediocre team, and that's the thing that's disheartening about it. Because, like I say, they were not contenders, but they were a solid team.
Yeah, and I think on the Kuminga thing, I think it's really important that, and you've kind of gone this way, we're not around that team every day. We don't see what's going on. We don't know what the dynamic is. But I know there were enough DNP CDs piled up in there for Kuminga that you said something ain't right.
And like I say, I hate when television.
We don't know, but he's better than some of them guys playing.
Oh, no doubt.
But he got more talent. That don't mean he fit into their system, to piggyback on your point. But I always hate guys on television or the public like, well, this guy can do. I said, no, they're there every day. They don't want Jonathan Kuminga. If they wanted him, they would have took up his rookie thing, and they wouldn't have gave him a hard time trying to, because he only is on a one-year deal with an option. But they didn't want to do that.
Can I end it on this?
Sure.
The reason we know he's a good player because we're talking about him. There's a lot of guys in the league right now that's sitting on the bench getting DNP CDs, and we're not saying anything about them. But there's a reason that we're talking about him, because when he is on the floor, he is productive.
We've seen those flashes.
So we're seeing the productivity that you have to garnish and you have to do as well. Yeah. So that's the only reason we're talking about him, because we see we see that he has productivity.
Yeah, but we've seen he got talent.
I've never seen him on the court and not be productive.
But I'm saying, though, I'm saying we know he's got, because, you know, I was a big Kuminga fan. I said that.
Can he rebound? Can he defend? Can he score?
Yes.
It's not hard. Yes. The Warriors, what do the Warriors need?
All of the three that you just said.
And they don't do it. They don't play him.
Scoring, rebound,
and like I say, that's up to Steve Kerr and Mike Dunleavy. It's something they don't like.
Yeah, that's something they don't like.
Getting us started today, New York Knicks, Philadelphia 76ers, Philadelphia 24-19. You know what? Yeah, the Golden Girls Coffee Cup.
Yeah. One of the greatest shows, Stephanie, in television history.
Tell you something about the Philadelphia 76ers.
You got a friend of me.
Joel Embiid is balling right now.
The Sixers, last year, never above 500. This year, never below 500.
That boy Max is the real deal, y'all.
You got a friend.
Overall, this segment shows why these studio shows work so well. You get jokes, arguments, real emotion, and then suddenly deep basketball talk about injuries, careers, and team decisions. It feels less like a scripted show and more like a real conversation happening live. That mix of humor and honesty is what keeps people watching, especially during a long NBA season. Let me know what you think about the Kuminga situation and all these injuries piling up. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more NBA reactions.